to talk to my grandmother, or at least know how she's doing. I wasn't there when she passed away due to family problems. We'll just say that.
So usually Fridays, I usually don't do my mediumship readings, but just for you, I'm gonna do this one.
Oh, thank you.
So but after Miss Danny gets off, I do think I am going to get offline. I'm tired, but we can do this one. I can try to connect for you this one. But usually Fear Friday is where y'all come on and just tell your stories, or we talk about haunted stuff, whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But because you're special and I love you, we're gonna call your grandmother up. So just say her name and ask her to come through for us.
Her name is Bernice.
Why did I think Bernadette? I don't even know why I think that name. That was like a weird name. I don't even know if there's anybody named that.
She was so special to me, and the family did not let me know what was happening, and I lived in the same town. It has to do with a stepfather and his dislike of me.
For her, like my head is hurting for one, my neck. She is older. I would put her about 80, probably maybe 82, 83.
Yep.
She is older.
Yeah.
I do think that she passed at home or a place that was familiar with her. I do think that it kind of like, I don't think it like really, I mean, I know y'all knew that she wasn't gonna live forever, but I don't think she was like, but I don't think she was like, I don't know, I don't think she was on like hospice or anything, but I do think her health was like going downhill. But I don't think it was to the point to where you thought, hey, she only has a couple of days to go.
Correct. I did tell I saw her in the rehabilitation hospital. I came home against my stepfather's wishes and told my mother that grandma wants to come home. And from my understanding, they brought her home soon after that.
And she passed away real soon after that.
No, she lived several months after that. But because of, like I said, my stepfather.
So for some reason, when you're talking about this man, I feel like he is like very controlling, especially to some female or one or two females. I think it's two females. Like he tries to control everything.
Yep.
And if it does not go his way, he tries to manipulate the main female that will literally do whatever he says.
My mother. Yep.
Like he can tell her to jump, and she's gonna jump. So he's in control of like her fully. I don't think that's ever going to get better. I think it's happened in this way for many, many years. But as far as your grandmother, she is okay. You cross over and go to heaven. There is something going on with I see her walking down this hallway, and it's like it's a hallway, but it's got like doors, like bedrooms or something on each side of this hallway. And she's walking down this hallway, and it's wood floors, and it looks like light colored walls that is on this hallway. I don't know why she showed me this. It looks like light colored walls that is on this hallway. I don't know why she showed me this. I do think it is in someone's house now that she's showing me this, and that's just her letting y'all know that she's watching over y'all. Does this sound familiar in your home or somewhere you would be familiar with?
Yes, the home that I'm in right now, I'm renting a room, and the lady has very colorful walls. Um, yeah. Oh my God.
He definitely stands at this hallway and watches over everything. Because I feel like at the end of this hallway, you can see like the living room and things like that. You can see out into the house. And she definitely wonders this little hallway. Um, but she wants you to know that it's okay that you wasn't there. I do think it's due to this man being selfish. For some reason, I see him get into a disagreement with a female. I do think that it's possibly you that he gets into like this heated like discussion with. I wouldn't call it like a flat out argument, but it's like almost to that point. And I'm not sure what he's so furious about. It is something to do with I think that he can actually go like and stay like your grandmother. I think that that's possibly what it's about, and maybe something to do with some kind of financial support or something. I'm not sure, but there's definitely this female and this man yelling. He's the same man that is like very controlling.
Well,
But
see, he's made it clear that I am not his blood.
yeah.
No,
I think that like y'all have had like this issue since way before him and your mom got married though. And for some reason she went ahead and married him anyways.
yep. He's
You're like, I hear you asking. I don't know if you've asked your grandma this out loud, but it's like I hear you and she hears you asking, how can you disregard my feelings and care about asking, how can you disregard my feelings and care about his more than your own kid? Things like that, your own daughter. Like, how do you do this? She's aware that you have thought about this and that you have. I don't know if you've actually told her anything about that. The feelings that the heartache that this has caused you, but your grandmother definitely knows about it, and she wants you to know that if you need to cut them off or like separate yourself from them for a little while, that's completely fine. Which I don't think y'all have that much of a relationship now, but
Nope.
I feel like sometimes you feel like you have to keep your relationship going, or you have to like reach out to keep this relationship going, or that you need to make amends with them, and that is absolutely not true. You do not have to do that. Your grandmother definitely knows about the heartache and the stuff that they have caused you, because this wasn't the only thing that's happened for him to cause you heartache and pain. Um, he has been very, very hateful to you and said hateful things before.
Yeah.
And you just brushed it off, and you're like, well, that's my mom, and I can't just, just own her. I can't do this. I'll just take a break, and then it's like y'all try to rekindle, and then it'll go fine for a little bit, but like he always breaks it up. That's how it's always going to be. So your grandmother is telling you that, for one, you do not have to keep this relationship going. If you do not want to, it is not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you mentally and physically. It's not healthy for you at all. And it's getting to the point where this man is like potentially putting you in danger, because like I do think that it can get to the point to where he will actually take it further than just words.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I don't know if he's ever actually put his hands on you before, but it can definitely get to that point. He is a piece of work and not a good type of work. So as far as your mom goes, I do think you need to just have a conversation with her, let her know how you feel, be honest with her. I don't think that she's going to take too much into your how you feel at first, but after you cut him off and be like, look, I need to take a break for a little bit, she will come around eventually. But
Well, my mom has the start of dementia.
she's
And
gonna wait for a minute though, because he's trying to prove to her that he's all she needs.
yeah, he's always done that.
It's gonna get to a point where she's gonna need other help. And guess who's going to be there to help? You.
Me?
Um, so I definitely would avoid him, but I definitely you do need to tell your mom, look, I love you and I'm always going to be here for you, and just have a heart to heart with her and let her know how you feel, and just know that, like, if he's going to be prominent, then you have to take a step back, because it's not healthy for you to be in this situation any longer. It's not fair to you. But I think leaving her and treating you like that for years, he he's like basically held her hostage within her own life, and she don't see it.
That's, you nailed it on the head.
Um, and your grandmother wants you to know that she is very proud of you, because I feel like you have stood up for yourself every time something's happened. You're like, I've stood up for myself. Like, I've done the best that I could. I do think that you are very scared of this man. I'm be scared of him, because he is somebody that, like, would potentially hurt. Like, and I'm not trying to scare you, but, like, he is one that would, like, slap or push, things like that.
Oh, yeah, no, I know this. I've been the subject of his cruelty. So,
Well, just know that you never deserved any of it. With your grandma, she is very proud of you. She is very healthy. She is not sick no more. And I feel like she was maybe in a rehabilitation center to, like, build her strength back up, or something to do with her strength, because she is strong as crap now. And
that's great.
like, walking around, and she is, like, talking, and she is like,
Yeah, she had a problem with her back.
okay.
And they did an injection in her back, and she ended up more or less paralyzed.
Yeah.
So
That's what, like, she's like standing up, walking around and stuff. I'm like, okay, so this is working on your strength and stuff. And she was like, mm-hmm. So she's definitely strong back over there. She is happy. There is other people over there with her. There is an older man over there with her. I don't know if they were married or if this is her dad, but he passed first, and he's been gone for a little while. Like, he passed a while before she did. So I'm thinking that it possibly is her dad.
Yep.
He
Yep.
has some sort of, like, heart issue, something like heart attack, stroke, something. I think it's more like a heart attack.
Yeah. He was 98.
Yeah, he's old. He's like, don't call me old. You calling me old? I'm like,
That sounds like Grandpa.
He was one of the people that didn't want to believe he was old, but he was really old. Meaning he wanted to still work. He still wanted to get out and live his life. He never wanted to be dependent on anyone, ever. He's like, I am so glad I'm in heaven now, because he did get down before he passed away, and he did not like it at all.
Yeah.
He said, I was grumpy all the time, and he's not grumpy now. He is happy. He's smiling. And I'm like, well, you're probably not going to believe that. But,
He used to go out. They had a ranch, a farm, and a fruit stand. And his great grandpa Cecil was his name. He would go out. Now, the man should not have been driving, but everybody let him do what he wanted to do on the ranch. And he would go out and pick peaches and fill up his LA lugs with his peaches. And he'd take a nap out there and come back with several boxes of his peaches. And that was his day.
So I'm seeing him drive, like, this old truck, but, like, it doesn't even look like it has it's like red, and it's like this very, very old truck. And it is standard, and I see him doing the gears in it. but I don't even think it has like it looks like a flatbed or something on the back.
It is a flatbed.
Where? Oh my god! I was thinking it doesn't have the tailgate on it, but I'm like, no, it has. Like that's
No.
all I'm mean. Like it is a flatbed truck.
The only thing different, there was red spray paint on it, but it was a yellow truck when he bought it.
I've seen red on it, and I'm like, okay, and he is like shifting
Yeah,
this thing.
he used that. That was his very first vehicle.
Oh,
And he would travel down to San Francisco and sell all his fruits and vegetables, you know, while
he
he
is
was
doing that in heaven. He is doing that in heaven.
well, he's happy then. Oh my
Yes.
goodness, I have goosebumps.
I'm gonna have to pin this whole reading because that is insane. Sometimes I get these readings and I'm like, okay, I'll describe what I'm seeing, but I don't know. And then they're like, that is right, and I'm like, oh, that's right. That just makes me excited. It makes me excited. But yeah, he's like riding around and like he's bumping around all of these bumps, and I'm like, dang, slow down a little bit. And he's like, bumping. I'm like, dang, slow down a little bit. And he's happy. Your grandmother is happy. Farm thing and the driving this old truck, and this truck is old. I'm talking about.
Oh, it's old. It was, he bought it back in the 1940s or something. It was his very first truck. And because when my mother was a child, she would ride with him horse and buggy from Boonville, California, down to San Francisco in a horse and buggy, selling his fruits and vegetables. He'd pick up supplies in San Francisco and come back.
Wow. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope that you know that your family is very much happy and that you are very much loved. Don't ever think it's hard right now, but it is going to get better. You just have to get rid of the people that is causing you this trouble. We have to push him to the side. He's irrelevant, and we're not going to let him bother us no more. Okay? So that's what we're going to work on.
Okay. I thank you so much, honey.
Thank you, love. I will pray for you and just know that I love you and you matter, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. God bless you, honey.
Well, that was really cool. Okay, y'all, I'm about to hop off of here. If y'all are my subscribers and you will be around Mobile, Alabama in October and you want to possibly investigate with me, let me know. I'm going to give y'all one free ticket. Well, love, I hope and I pray that it is all better for you, Bean Girl, and you are starting to get happier and you're starting to get the peace that you need, and that you are healing. That's the main thing. We have to heal ourselves. And that goes for all of us. We all need healing. Every one of us. So if y'all are around Mobile and you are my subscriber, or you can come to Mobile, the 10th, 17th, 24th, or 31st, let me know, because I'm going to give y'all a free ticket to come and investigate with me.